Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. It's that time again. We are going to ULL in Lafayette, Louisiana. Deuce Luke will be standing by because, once again, the Deuce is loose. All right, we're back on Martin Falls and standing by in Lafayette, Louisiana at the ULL Life Program. There you see him, the man, the myth, the legend, Deuce Luke is in the house.
That's right.
How you doing, Deuce?
I'm doing fantastic.
Wow, there you go. What's happened? What's the big fantastic for? Tell me what's happening.
Well, I did some successful laundry. I've been working my butt off from school, and I actually got some new classes I want to share with you.
Oh, that'll be good. So wait, we had a big discussion on the laundry thing last time. So are you saying that you didn't mix your whites with the colors and everything came out okay?
Yes, it did.
All right. So tell me, what'd you learn about laundry?
Well, laundry, you gotta make sure that the jeans are in the medium, especially whenever you're doing other clothes with it. And whenever you're doing normal clothes with the perm press, you gotta so basically what I do for my laundry is that for the jeans this time, the jeans, I have to make sure that there's medium wash.
Okay.
With the normal setting and cold water, cold or hot or warm water.
Man, you got it down, Deuce. Now, I don't know if anything you said is correct because I don't do my laundry. I got to be transparent here for the audience. I used to, but I screwed up a few things in my lifetime, that's for sure. But let's talk about this. Before I get into your interview, is it Alex Clore?
Alex Clore, yes, the president of the Esports team, my helpful guy for any kind of gamers.
All right, before we get to that interview, let me ask you why you were so excited about some new classes. What's happening with that?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked, because next semester coming up, after the Christmas break, I'll be taking some writing classes, some academic writing, some career readiness, some academic support, and intern prep, acting 1, mixed martial arts,
Yeah.
and also intro to academic writing and intro to theater.
Which one you looking forward to the most?
Gotta be somewhere between the theater or the writing.
Okay, yeah, I know you're a big writer. You always like to write. And mixed martial arts, you said?
Yes, but basically, for learning to defend myself, that's the real thing I want to learn, just to defend myself.
All right, give me a little mixed martial arts kind of move there, you know?
No, I'm not.
I just watched the
That's
movie.
right, though.
I just watch the movies on TV. That's the only reason I know how to do it. So, but once you get into it, you're going to tape that for me, right?
Yes.
All right. Once we get into that. So anyway, all right. So you talked with the president of Esports, right?
That's right.
All right. So
Alex
Clore. So it was about a 5-minute interview.
5 minutes.
All right. Let's listen to this in the first segment. We'll adjust the time on the second one. So let's roll that in with Alex Clore.
Hello, everyone. I am Deuce, and I'm on Leuce with Alexander Clore here, and I'm going to be asking some questions for him on the Deuce is Loose. So, Alexander Clore, how did you get here to UL?
Well, I don't really have much of a story there. I just toured a bunch of schools in Louisiana. This one felt like the best fit for me. It's scholarship money was good, and their psychology program was pretty good. That's why I picked here.
What will be your major for this year?
I'm doing psychology, and I'm hoping to go all the way to graduate degree, maybe further.
However, I heard that you're the Esports president. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm the president, as well as a team captain for our Valorant team.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my first semester as president, and it's kind of been a lot, but I'm working on it.
Hey, I agree with you. It might be a long fair one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you're doing pretty good so far, right? You're a captain. The Valorant team is doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. We're doing all right. Could do better, but everyone could do better. So,
What do you like best about UL as a whole?
I like the community a lot. You know, both students and teachers alike. You know, all of them can be your friends. You know, everyone's just been great. You know,
It's great. What's your favorite superhero? From games, movies?
superhero. That's tough. I'll just be basic and say Batman. You know?
Batman's actually my favorite superhero for the DC universe, actually. Well, I mean, he is the best detective.
Oh yeah. I'm the richest one.
You got that right. And let's see, what is your favorite video game, I should say?
Video. Well, being the team captain of Val, you gotta like Valorant quite a bit to do that. But I'd say probably Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart. Our
Okay.
classic
Well-
one for the
Mm-hmm.
Which Mario Kart would it be?
I'm sorry.
I'm just wondering which Mario Kart would it be?
8, the newest one, 8 Deluxe.
8 Deluxe. And that's not a bad start. It's also not a bad start for anyone who wants to be a gamer. Anyway, so what is your favorite food?
Let's see. Gonna go basic again. Say pizza. All pizza's my favorite. So
Yeah, that's fine.
can't go wrong with pizza.
Nothing can go wrong with pizza, especially cheese pizza.
Mm-hmm. Nothing can go wrong.
And it's also a classic Italian dish.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the basics. So, what is your priority as the president of the Esports team?
I think current priority is really getting our name out there, getting more recognition both from the school and from students alike. We just need more publicity at this point.
I see. And what kind of instruments do you do for, like, what kind of technology do you use for your team?
Well, our PCs in the esports room all use Alienware. I couldn't tell you the exact specs, but I mean they're pretty good. A couple hundred frames on most games. So, but most players will just play from home and play online, and so we'll compete with whatever setups we have at home.
That's very nice. You know, I'm actually a gamer myself.
Yeah.
And well, I can play anything and everything, and you give me a chance in trading.
Yeah.
And let's see. So what would be your what year are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. Oh, so you're basically ranking up in the ranks.
You could say that, yeah. Still got a ways to go, but yeah.
But I mean, you're doing very well than me. I'm just a freshman. I'm still screwing up.
I mean, you'll get there. We all screw up.
Yeah. But anyway, so what kind of things did you like to do for fun?
Like at UL or just in general?
Just in general, or in UL, either way.
Well, being president of esports kind of takes up most of my time. I do play video games on my own time as well, you know, but I think nothing's more valuable than hanging out with friends, so I try to do that as much as possible.
That's great. Friends are honestly the best party of everyone. Friends and family alike, they are the best of everything.
That's right.
And I think that'll be about everything. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you whenever I become on the esports team.
All right, there you have it. Now, Deuce, as your moderator here in the show. What I'm going to do is take a break. I'm going to come back, and we're going to have some constructive criticism, although you're getting pretty good at being an interviewer. I like your interviews. They're getting good. But I'll tell you some of the technical things that I would do, and then we're gonna make this interview really good from this point on. But I like your questioning, and I like all that. So when we come back for the break, we'll talk about that interview a little bit so we can teach people on Deuce's show the proper way to light things and do some different things. We'll be right back. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, we're back with Deuce Luke on the Deuce is Leuce. This is our show about helping promote the good parts of the roadblocks, jumping over them when you have autism. And Deuce Luke has been doing that for a long period of time. He's now at ULL in the UL Life program. And so let's bring Deuce back up. There you have it. You just saw his big interview. And Deuce, you're getting pretty comfortable at interviewing people, but if I could make a couple of suggestions, are you ready?
Sure.
All right. So whenever you're doing an interview, make sure the light behind you is not greater than the light source in front of you. Like right now, you're sitting in front of a window. So you got the shades closed so that we can see you. If you would open up that shade in the background, then of course you would be silhouetted against the background where we couldn't see your face. So when you're standing or you're sitting against a plate glass window in the back, like that, you got to make sure that you have lights in the front of you. And the best way to remedy that is to switch around where the wall is behind y'all, where the iris won't overcompensate for that. The other suggestion I would make would be get a little closer to your subject and turn a little bit more to the camera and bring your camera closer so that we can see both of your faces during the interview. Because I know you're working with one phone, I guess an iPad or an iPhone. So bring it a little closer. Okay. Bring it a little closer so that we can see both of your faces a little bit more. And then we'll try that for your next interview. But you're getting comfortable with the interviews. That's good to see. So you're progressing quite nicely. But let's progress in the technical world, and we're going to make this real spiffy. How about that?
That's great, sir. That's great. Thank you so much.
But you're doing good. I like your questions, and I like the fact that you're warming up to all the big shots at ULL. They look like they taken a liking to you. So are you doing any games today?
Well, right now we're not going to be showing games.
Okay.
But, however, I will be talking about them and then showing them on the next show.
All right, so let's talk about them a little bit. What are we going to be seeing on the next show?
Well, what we're going to be seeing on the next show is more Sims.
Okay, the famous Sims, huh?
Yes, famous Sims.
All right, how you working in the games with the school? Is it you got that down to science now?
I think it's getting better, yes. Just need to work on updating whenever I need to and making sure all the updates are processing well, that stuff.
Yeah, because, at first, you always, when you're off for a while during the summer, people tend to want to dive into the loves that they do, like your gaming. But then when school starts, you're going, oh, Lord, how did we put the brakes on the gaming a little bit so I could take care of the school? So there's always a tug of war. It goes on. I had it in college. Everybody had it. We all had to go through it. But it looks like you're getting a good balance going. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir. Actually, balance in life for me is everything to me. If you take one skill off or the other, it's not going to work. When you balance it out, It's easily perfect angles.
Yeah. You making good friends?
Yes, I am.
All right. And it's exciting making new friends outside of the normal realm, right?
Correct, sir. That is very correct. That is very, very astute of you, sir.
All
Should I
right, let's
say?
do this. Let's talk about the Sims 4 Life and the Death expansion pack. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Alright, you gotta love this one because it's more interactive and more immersive than any other expansion pack that I've ever seen.
All right. So we're gonna launch that next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can't wait to see that. And is there a new interactive career in the pack?
That's right, the Reaper career. Now, there are certain technical terms between Reaper and making their status quo. It's kind of like going throughout the world, well, making sure that the Reaper will depart souls who Sims die and bring them to the afterlife.
All right. How about the game day mechanic? You have that?
Ooh, yes, a mechanic. You can get the rebirth mechanic. Now that's an amazing one I love. You see, whenever Sims, attempt to, you know, but whenever they do that, you can actually have a choice to be them as a ghost or rebirth them into a new life.
All right. So let me ask you this, because I don't know what it's like to be a ghost, but I would imagine ghosts could have some advantages, right?
That's right, sir. They can actually have some unique abilities and powers, like not going to do your normal stuff, like food or trying to watch yourself. Or also they could be good at like repairing things or helping out the community and stuff like that.
Well, I guess it would be, if you're a good ghost, it would be sort of fun, right? You
Yeah.
could make things
Or some
move in
people like
people's
to get a little
table.
mischievous a little bit.
You could make things move and get a good laugh every now and then and do some funny things. Not talking about the bad ones now, for sure. All right, so let's do this. Let's take a break, and then we're going to come back and wrap things up. How about that?
Great, sir.
All right, we'll see you right around the break. Don't go away. Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. All right, we're back. Deuce Lucas in Lafayette, Louisiana with the ULL Life program. This is his show called The Deuce is Leuce. And he's come a long way from that little Deuce I knew going to the football games at Vanderbilt. Now he's sitting in his dorm room at ULL talking with us about college life. So there we go. All right, so I gave you a little homework, although I didn't tell you to have it ready for this week. I wanted you to come up with a plan to go to Chick-fil-A and see if they want to sponsor your show and if they put a little money in it or give you some gift cards so you could eat for free and help your mom and dad. And tell me how that's going in your planning stages.
Okay, I'll try to work on that. I see how this is gonna work. Yes, I can see it now.
All right, there we go. So tell me how it's going. You planning that or what?
Yes, I think I got it planned out. So I'll walk into Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna ask some of the workers over there if I can. Oh, my bad. If I can sponsor the show. But however, it's not you see Chick-fil-A over there is not Chick-fil-A. It's owned by some other corporation.
Right.
But I think I can still sponsor themselves.
Yeah, and of course, I've been selling my whole life. So if it was me, I'd walk into Chick-fil-A and I'd say, "Hey, may I talk to the manager?" And if they say, "Well, the manager's not available right now, can I make an appointment? My name is Deuce Luke. I have my own show each week on HTV out of Houma, but they interview me in Lafayette, and it's called The Deuce is Loose. And, I love Chick-fil-A, and I'm hoping maybe we could work a little deal. If you give me a couple of coupons to help mom and dad save a little money while I'm in college, I could get you an ad on my TV show. Would you like to see my show? And I'm sure the manager's going to say, yeah, I'd love to see your show. And you have it ready for them to see. And then you show them a little bit about the show. There you go. And you talk to them a little bit and tell them the show's about helping people with autism jump over the hurdles. Tell them that sponsoring the show means no money for HTV. We're just trying to help you out. As somebody who's in college, we want to see you succeed. And then you just put your heart and soul in it and then see where it goes. How about that?
That's perfect. Now that I get a better visual understanding of it, I think I can possibly do it properly now.
Yeah, you just let him see the show a little bit and tell him to look at it a little later at his convenience or her convenience and let him look at it and tell him you'll give him a little plug. We could do a segment of you eating in the restaurant and you could interview a couple of people there and feature them.
Get some
on the show.
gobbles.
Yeah, we could do, that's my next thing. I want you to do some gobble contest from Lafayette. We do a gobble contest each year. You were involved in it when you went home, but now I want to see what the Raging Cajuns gobble sounds like. You can handle that?
I think I could probably handle that.
All right, so you go out there and you get a few of them, and we're going to see if any of those Raging Cajuns can beat the Cajuns down here and see what they're up against. So I want to see what that's all about. So let me ask you a few other things. You're going to show us some games next week, right?
That's right, sir.
Okay, along with your gobble package that you come up with a different. Let's say, I don't want you to get too burdened down where you can't do your work, but let's get us about 10 gobbles. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Give it a
that'll work
shot.
out.
Yeah, give it a shot. And then if they don't know how to do it, we'll let you teach them how to gobble.
Perfect.
All right? You can do that?
Yes, I can, sir.
All right. So we're about to close here on this week's show. And first of all, how's your grandma?
My grandma, she's coming and going, but she's doing okay so far.
Good. And how's your mom and dad?
Oh, they're doing great. It's just that my dad's kind of, well, he's sort of staying over for my grandma's by.
Yeah.
He's
He's
staying
busy.
over overnight.
Yeah, he's been busy, huh?
Busy, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt
My
about
mom, she's actually helping them with the dogs and helping them with my buddy boy Walter.
it. The Deuce is Loose. All right, so I want you to close the show. You got about a minute and a half left. In a nutshell, I want you to tell the audience how college life is changing your life.
Well, college life has been changing my life, not just for the good of it, but because of my self-confidence in myself. And I want you to take what you can out of college, for those who are in college, and try to build up your confidence and try to be a part of something. And this is Deuce on the Loose. See you later.
All right, now what I've learned, your confidence level, I watch you through the interviews. You see, sometimes I challenge you to do things, and you probably go, why is he challenging me to do that? It's all about confidence, right?
That's right.
I'm bringing you out of your comfort zone, which is what my mom and dad did with me. More my dad, when I was growing up, he'd make me do things and I'm going, God, that made me nervous. But then when you did it again, you're going, wasn't too bad. So that's what I'm trying to do with you. The more interviews you do, then the more successful you're going to be, the more confident you will be. That's why I'm making you go to Chick-fil-A and talk to the manager. Now, that might not work out. It may work out. We don't know, but it's going to give you that little confidence that you've done it already. All right?
All right, sir. I will do that for you immediately.
All right. Deuce, Luke, I want some gobbles next week, and we're going to see you again next week. All righty?
All right, so I'll see you later.
All right,
Bye bye.
Study hard. All right, there you have it. Deuce Luke from Lafayette, Louisiana. We'll see you next week on The Deuce is Loose.
In a world of silence, there's a different kind of language, autism, a unique puzzle that brings its own beautiful picture. Where others see a blank canvas, they see boundless creativity. Each day, they awaken with purpose and determination. Their minds are a vast universe, exploring countless subjects with passion. Deuce Luke said it best when he said,
Autism is not a disability, it's a different ability.
just like a seed becomes a magnificent tree, they too blossom into something extraordinary. Embrace the beauty of their world. Learn more about autism. Visit Understand Autism for more information. That's www.understandautism.org. You can also find help by calling 800-3-AUTISM. That's 1-800-328-8476. Thank you for watching The Deuce is Loose here on HTV10.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.